What is up, YouTube? This is Spade here with a black and white battle against Irebel1705, and this is kinda like a follow-up video to my last one where I used my toxic stalling Zapdos with the Freefall, but in this battle I decided to take it one step further and use Skarmory instead with the gayest gayest moveset and support ever. So anyways, let's get this battle started. So he's gonna lead off with the Doredia, and I'm gonna lead off with my
Breathe, go on! You're a leaf! A leaf in a calm stream!
The stream!
Well, that was a random reference. Anyways, I lead off with my fuck the stream Hippowdon, and he misses his sleep powder as I go for yawn, so that was quite funny right there. Anyways, now he's forced to switch because he doesn't want his Doredia to go to sleep, and I go with the Stealth Rocks on the switch. He switches into his Dosu to Dosu. That's kind of funny because it sounds like kind of like dust to dust. So anyways, he goes for toxic spikes and I go for yawn. It doesn't really matter to me because one, I have a rapid spinner, and two, I have a cleric on this team. So anyways, I decide to switch into my broken mole here, and he decides to explode right away. I thought he would just either switch out to something or stay in and go with more entry assets. So I could have possibly used rapid spin right there, but that doesn't happen. But yeah, look at that, explosion did nothing. This is the reason why I don't use explosion, because in this gen it's pathetic. And anyway, so I flinched the Doredia here with the rock slide, but then I missed the rock slide, so that was quite funny again. And he goes for energy ball, but it doesn't quite KO me. This Doredia is quite interesting Pokemon because it can actually learn the butterfly dance. But anyways, I hit the rock slide again. It doesn't take out the Doredia, and he's gonna finish me off with the energy ball, but I take him out with the Sandstorm support. So he goes into his Burungeru in this turn, and I go into my Natore. And this is not really a good matchup for him, so he's forced to switch as I go with the safe lead seed here, and he switches into his Fire Pig, another firefighting type starter once again. But anyways, I go with the Protect here just to rack up the lead seed and the Sandstorm damage. And now he's almost down to half of his health, so that's really good. This Sandstorm is really wrecking him up. And I switch into my Hippowdon because it has almost max defense. I do have some special defense EVs on this thing also, so I thought I could take this Flare Blitz better, but he is choice banded, so that did a lot. And even with the lead seed, I'm not gonna be able to live a second hit thanks to the poison here. So I just decided to stay in because my team is kinda weak to fire, because I have some steel types like Skarmory and Natore. And he goes into his Swanna here as I go into my Natore again. He goes with the Air Slash, and he does get the flinch, which is yeah, it doesn't really matter because it's not doing too much. And this is why Natore is kinda better than Fortress, because it has great special bulk. Unlike Fortress, which only has like 60 base special defense, and this thing has like base 116. So it can take, in general, it can take special hits much better than Fortress, and you don't even have to invest any EVs in the special defense apartment. So anyways, he switches into his Akiosu. And he doesn't really have much to hurt me with, so I'm gonna take this thing down with the Gyro Ball. And he did go with the Crunch and got a defense drop, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. He goes into his Burungeru here, and now it's time to show the Skarmory, the yeah, the MVP of the match, the gayest thing ever, taking stall to whole new levels with Protect and Freefall, wasting so many turns. So anyways, it's time to test this Skarmory here. I take this Boiling Waters quite nicely. I guess I could invest some special defense EVs, because I thought I would take this bit better, but yeah, whatever, I can live with this. So I go with the Roost just to get back to full health, and he keeps on going with the boiling water, most likely hoping to get the burn, but so far no luck, and I go with the Toxic here. So the next step is to protect here, obviously, on this following turn, after all these after turn effects. So yeah, I go with the protect, he goes with the boiling water, and the combination of Toxic and Sandstorm is really starting to rack up, especially on this following turn. And he goes with the boiling water again, does a decent chunk. I go with the Freefall, lift the Burungaru up in the air, and Sandstorm is raging, and I'm gaining some lefties. He's taking damage from poison and from the Freefall now, and I get the cursed body hacks, but it's like whatever, cause yeah, the Toxic with the Sandstorm and the little damage from the Freefall is gonna take down the Burungaru without much effort. So anyways, now his last guy is the Swanna here, and I figure I can take one boiling water from this thing, but he does get a crit, which is, yeah, whatever, cause I still have 3 pokes left, and I just go into my Chansey here, cause he's down low enough where I can just hit it with a seismic toss, and yeah, that will be game. So yeah, good game, Rebel. This was more like a test battle, but I really like this Skarmory. It's so good at wasting turns. It's probably going to be too gimmicky for standard play, but I'm gonna keep on using it at least for a while now, and see if it can wreak more havoc with a Toxic, Protect and Freefall. That is just so interesting combination. And I gotta say how pleasant it is to narrate a Wi-Fi battle when the Sandstorm isn't raging all the time, as they have removed the weather animation, which happened after every single turn in Gen 4. Now they just show the weather condition in the bottom screen. So good for you, Game Freak, or whoever thought about the idea. It really makes the battles go much more smoother than before. And by the way, if you wanna battle me in black and white, feel free to add me on Skype. You can guess my Skype name. But that's all for today, and if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and if you have some words about the Skarmory or the battle, please leave a comment below, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Spade is out. Peace!